amazing, awesome, you really are a star. Here's some cookie and some pizza for the legend that you are. You cannot have some coffee, Sarah will not share, but she wants you to know she is blessed that you are there. Walla-da-da, 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 oh, wow! Awesome, you really are a star. Here's some cookie and some pizza for the legend that you are. You cannot have some coffee, Sarah will not share, but she wants you to know she is blessed that you are there. Papa.
Welcome to the show, Paranormal Parley, chat to make you glow, talking food and sometimes rude, however the live stream rolls, amazing mods with lightning rods to keep out all the trolls.
Give me a sec, guys. Oh, I'm not organised. Hang on. Let's bring my microphone closer. I'm such a professional. Right, let's get some music on. Where's my music? I've lost my music. Oh, that was quick. Hang on. Let me bring Phil up while I'm struggling. Hang on.
Did you have a cookie in your mouth?
I'm doing crap today. Oh, no. No. Right, okay. Okay. Let's just see who's here.
Ooh, cookie.
Oh, cookie. Actually, I've just eaten an ice bun, so I can't really complain.
A nice
I'm
bun?
going to.
Was it made of ice?
Bun. No, like a pastry with icing and a cherry on top.
Ooh. With the cherry on top.
With a cherry on top. Yes.
On top.
Got to have the cherry on top. Right. Let's see who we have. I don't know if John Boy's still here, but hello, John Boy, if you're still here. I see ghost cats. Good morning, or for us.
You see ghost cats too?
I see ghost cats all the time. All the time. They're everywhere. But you have to believe in them to see them. That's the trick. Maybe that's why Kenny Biddle doesn't believe in the paranormal. You have to believe in it to see it.
He doesn't see enough ghost cats.
He doesn't see ghost cats. He's crap. Right. Still enjoying that image of Crow throwing him into an ambulance.
I know what the problem is. He just doesn't believe.
He just doesn't believe, you know?
He's not open-minded enough.
No. Raven! Woohoo! Raven! Like, oh.
Oh.
Lose face. Hello. Yeah, that's a rough edit. When did you send me the link, Phil? Was it this morning or last night? I'm only just learning the program for the animation.
I was yesterday sometime.
Yesterday
morning.
I've been trying to find a usable animation site for ever, and this one's really simple. Well, compared to the others, it is. So, but I'm still learning it, so there will be a final edit for the next live stream. Pam, hello. How are we doing?
Jamie's in the chat loving all the booties.
Of course he is. Such a tart.
You hunt for booty, he loves the booty.
Caroline, yeah, I'm just going to reflect what Pomp said. Hey, Pomp, I hope you're feeling a bit better. Oh, getting there. Good. Caroline's been feeling crook for a while now. I don't like Caroline being poorly.
Did she eat hot chocolate or eat a white chocolate?
Might have been did you eat white chocolate, Caroline? Because that can happen.
Mm-hmm.
Not enough Tim Tams. I have come to put white chocolate in your coffee pot. Kaylee being mean, that's almost deserves a planking.
Well.
Second part of the music is epic. I was really happy with that, actually, because I didn't want a lot of singing in it. And do you know what Suno's doing in Lesville? You know, if you want something that's got more instrumental than vocals in, remember how it used to put verses in that were complete gobbledygook, as if to say, well, there should be an extra verse here, so they're going to sing rubbish.
Well, if you're doing manually, you'll have to make certain amount of spacing and bracket in breaks.
I think that must be what I've done right, because I didn't have any of that problem with it. I was putting in that I wanted instrumental breaks, etc., and it was going, all right, then I'll just put an instrumental break here. I won't try and put gobbledygook lyrics in.
Yep. Each line is usually 4 beats, so.
So it didn't take that many generations to get it. I was pleased with that. Hey, Mariah. Still working on the animation, but it's getting there. Sandra Banana Hammock Peachy in the chat.
Yeah, that was kind of my fault. I'm like, here you go.
Sam Hain. How's Sam Hain doing?
You're like, give you stuff to play with. Like, okay. You have fun with that. Have a
No.
time with
Much appreciated. Because there's other things I want to do with it. With animation. There's several different things I needed a good animation program for, and I think this one's gonna do it. So finally got down to Jamie. Jamie in the chat. Behave yourself. Why am I even saying that? Why am I even saying Uh, stay tuned. You're here. He is here.
Yeah.
I'm sure he's supposed to be working tonight.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah. Crow in the chat. Crow in the chat. Crow in the chat.
Yeah, I found out the day that I got sick at work. It was like over 123 degrees
Oh my god.
inside, not outside. Inside.
I know, but it wasn't much better outside, was it?
No, there was no breeze and
No relief to it.
103 degrees outside is like,
Oh my
eh.
god. Especially at night.
Yeah, it was horrible.
This should be Sarah's intro for the rest of me. I want to redesign my character, but I'm not one to nag Kulux, so when it's time. And if he wants a small video, I can do it once the character's been redesigned. Hang on, I'm missing somebody.
Uh-oh.
Anne! Hello, sweetie. How are you doing today? It's got a bit hot here today, actually. Nothing compared to what you're putting up with, but the temperature's gone up again. She's eating a cookie. She's not.
You was eating a cookie.
Plenty sugar. Plenty sugar today.
Ches is in here.
Ches is here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry. I'm sorry, Ches. I'm behind on chat, darling. Just give me a chance. I'll get down to you. I can't have cookies right now. I'm not supposed to have cookies. A good girl with a diet. Oh, you've been right, a good girl. You've got to be, though. Well, I suppose I should really, but quite as important for me. I'm very resigned to being fat and sassy.
Fat and sassy. I haven't said that in a while.
As Phil says, round is a shape.
It is. I'm in shape. Round's a shape.
I must get in touch with Kaylee because I want to help us on something. Chesa, I don't know what it's like where you are, darling, but it has suddenly temperatures have raised again today, and the sun's not even fully out. We've had 3 days. By the way, if anybody doesn't know, Chesa's about 40 miles away from me, just a bit further south, which is more on the coast than I am. But yeah, and I went up into town. Thought, oh well, there's cloud cover, it'll be fine. It'll bloody baking. And the problem with my town in the summer, in the tourist season, is when the weather's like this, it's not really nice enough to go to the beach or to the hills. They all come into town, and they're everywhere. They are everywhere, and they're rude and horrid. Yeah, I'm here just had a cool. See, John Boy knows how to look after himself.
Yeah, I had a cool shower too. It was awesome.
Actually, I did before I went out, but this is the kind of weather that you need bloody more than one. I made the coffee already, so we need to. I've got coffee here. I've got my coffee.
I got some Takis and a 0 sugar Pepsi.
Oh, bloody Pepsi. Coca-Cola. I'm a Coca-Cola girl.
They don't have like Coke Zero. They don't have like the regular Coke. I was like, yeah.
Actually, I don't mind. I don't like Pepsi, but I don't mind the zero. Is it Pepsi? Is Pepsi Max the one that's got the 0 sugar?
Yeah, they have the 0 sugar one and they have the Pepsi Max. Max is kind of like almost like an in between.
No, it's the 0 sugar one. Whatever the 0 sugar one's called here, I can actually drink that. I actually quite like that, but normal Pepsi, no, don't. I can tell the difference.
Yeah.
Alexis Artemis Greenhound the Feist. Hello.
The voice.
The Feist.
The voice.
How are we today? I'm cooler now. I'm inside and I've got the fan on, and there's no tourists around me.
Yeah,
what do you use for pictures?
My cat does the same thing.
Your cat does the same thing.
Well,
Uses a fan.
No. I was seeing what Pam said. Her cat's going to lay on her when it's hot. My cat wants me to cover up in my comforter, and so she's going to lay in
Oh
between,
no!
lay in my armpit. I'm like, no.
I'm going to make you
No.
even hotter.
And then she'll lay there for like a half hour. Then she'll peek out under the blanket and start running around. I'm like, no, not happening.
What do you use for pictures? Is that for the intro, Mariah? It's Microsoft Designer. I can't remember how many you get free, but I pay for a Microsoft subscription, so I've got Word and all that gumph as well, so I get more.
Lisa,
Who doesn't love booty? Booty. All booties are loved. We don't discriminate.
If it isn't Miss Lame. Where's Miss Troy at?
Hang on. Monte Carlos and coffee. I made a song. It's not too bad for my first effort. Awesome. She'll hit the like button. Who's pulled a muscle in the shoulder? Is that Brittany?
Isn't that bad of a pull? She's like, oh, I'm dying. Save me. Making you do all the chores for her and everything. You need to call off work and take care of me.
Yeah, fingers crossed that's what she's doing. I know I can't possibly do that. I'm on bed rest. Jamie, you've got to do it.
She didn't trip on a rug, did she?
Did the REM pod go off? Dark chocolate cures constipation. It cures a lot more than that. Hammer cup, says Mike.
It cures depression too. Just depends on how much you need.
Chezza wants a plank in. Actually, do you know what? Chezza's going to get a plank in for that.
Whee! Here we go.
Except I can't find the plank because I've been adding stuff to the. Oh, there we go.
Oh, hello, Grace.
I know my mouse has stopped working. Why has my mouse stopped working?
Because it needs batteries.
It's a trackpad. It's on the actual. Oh. I'm calling it my mouse, but I can scroll the chat down, but I can't scroll it up. So I'm sorry if I miss anybody. Debbie, hello. Lisa, hello. Hello. It's only 22 degrees down there. It's more than bloody 22 degrees here, I can assure you, especially when the sun peeks out behind the cloud.
I wish I was Fahrenheit.
Auntie Sarah, it's been nagging me. I live 2 miles away from the beach and it's been moist, damp and high pressure, humid, sticky too. We had that until the beginning of the week. I think it was on Sunday our weather broke and we've had a nice cool week, but it's back up to being bloody miserable today.
Hot, sticky. This is where you sweat and you feel like you have a layer of sweat on top of your sweat.
Oh, do you know?
Blech. I had to deal with that at work all week. 12 hours just full layer of
It's just, you just constantly need to just stand under. I know when I was in DC when I was 19 for the summer, literally we used to just stand under the garden hose. You were dry within 5 minutes.
Ooh.
But it's just soaking in water. It's really windy, but it's really windy here. It's been windy here all week actually, but I haven't cared about that. Alexis is going to have coffee.
I mean, if it's going to be hot, sticky, a good breeze is worth it.
The trouble here is a bit middling today, but the trouble here is sometimes if it's that hot, the breeze is hot as well, so it doesn't have any relief.
Yeah.
You need it to come off the sea, so you get a cool breeze. Because, it comes over from Norway, so... Cold on the east coast of Australia. Dawn, hello. Good to see you. Jonathan, hello. Hello.
Hello.
I should message Jonathan about New Mexico because I want a recommendation. I think when we go over, I think Dawn and I would like to revisit. So, love your intro music, sir. Thank you, Wayne. Very happy with it. Calamity. Barbecue and music. I want to barbecue. I think this looks like the South's getting it better than we are. That makes a change. I suppose I can't know. James, hello.
Hello. Ooh, Don's putting ribs in the slow cooker. Jeez.
Oh no. I'm having scampi tonight, so at least I'm having a nice dinner. I'd rather have a barbecue though. Jamie, stop letting Brit start swing from the chandelier in the bedroom. I'm more envisage Jamie doing that actually.
What if they both are doing it?
Mm.
That doesn't sound right either, but
I'm too lazy to say hello to everyone. See, that's honest. That is honest. Not like Jeff Afar. I'm blanket. Hello. I'm working. I'm editing, or I'm drinking rum. It's humid again. Yep, we're just saying that. We've had a nice cool week here, and it's back to the bloody oven. I'm melting, says Lisa. We do not cope with heat waves in the UK at all. Lionheart, I'm roasting like a dry roasted peanut. Peter's fault. Yeah. Bet Wales has got decent weather, but they're nice and cool down on the south coast of Wales. You sent all the heat up to the rest of the country. Well, to England. How rude. I'm kind of roasted too, but I have a slight fever, only 70 degrees here right now. When the temperature drops in air pressure, it makes my back and shoulders ache for about 3 days. Really?
my everything aches every day.
Yeah, I know that feeling. Gotta try and stay awake. Crow's premiere tonight. Yeah, Crow's got a premiere tonight. 9 o'clock UK.
4 p.m. EST.
4 p.m. EST. 6 a.m. Sydney. It's on Ghost Adventures, and it's a long one. So that will be well worth looking. If you can't make the premiere, highly recommend you watch it. But yeah, the premiere's tonight or this afternoon if you US.
Yeah, still get recommended those dentist bathroom
Videos.
videos.
That appears on my bloody homepage, not just at the side of my feed now. I'll go on the homepage.
It's on my homepage. I was like, if I watched it 10 times, I mean...
Once was enough. Still traumatized from the once. North America and UK both suffering with humidity. Well, technically, we could blame the Americans because usually their weather comes over to us. Because we always get the after effects if you guys have major storms or hurricanes. Usually send the rain over if you're on the East Coast, anyway. Am I that behind already? Oh, 4 minutes. That's not bad.
No.
Love Crystal, your oh yeah, so Wayne's done the Beardo's got a new band button. It's Crystal doing it now.
Oh no.
Oh, and if you are watching Alessi's Spaghetti's wrestling tomorrow night, Crow and Joe are fighting each other in an ambulance match. So that should be interesting. Sheila. Howdy, precious zone, my handsome gent number one, all my lovely chat family. Just got back from the vet. Oh yeah, vet's bills. Yuck.
What'd you do? Get a spade?
It's
Did you
too
get your shots?
I think you're supposed to go to the doctor, Sheila, but you know. It's too hot to eat. It's never too hot to eat. I've never had that problem.
No, me neither.
I do change a little bit what I eat because we were going to have a casserole tonight and we were like, no, scampi. Scampi's warm weather food. My kitty is ghosting me. Where you do see ghost cats. That's to go to the vet. Too hot. I'm going to sit in my fridge. It's not so bad in the house actually. It's outside that it's. I've bought pizza and Ben and Jerry's.
Ooh.
I have got mint choc cornettos in the fridge, in the freezer.
Man, pizza and ice cream.
Why not?
Must live it dangerous.
Sheila's going to eat a breakfast. Oh, this is your surprise engagement party. Not a surprise, is it? If you know about it.
A surprise for her.
Oh, hope you have a great time, Calamity. Hang on, Crow in the chat. December's a long time away. Yeah, thank goodness.
We're halfway there.
I know. I mean, we've got about 6 weeks until you start getting the first few morning dews. Ironic, isn't it? We complain it's too hot in the summer and winter it's too cold. Yeah, I always do.
I'll say last summer wasn't really too bad. I mean, didn't get like extremely hot, maybe for like a week or so. It was pretty.
Actually, I think you're right because I was in the smaller room last summer, and the small room is an absolute oven. It doesn't matter what you do; it's an oven when it's high temperatures. And I don't remember having that much problem last year. But we didn't. I mean, we didn't have that bad a winter. It was just bloody cold, and because of suffering from this COPD, all of a sudden.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we didn't have a lot of snow or anything. It was just breathing when I went outside. Just bought an old house, already having to do plumbing repairs. Went into a trapdoor that went under the house. Found a children's white slipper. Ned said we hit the YouTube paranormal mother load. Put it back. Put the dust over the trapdoor again, and film yourself opening it. Crow's is easy, so we're gonna wait for Jamie's to be a struggle. Yeah, Jamie's doing his. Jamie's not going live after me today. He's got family commitments, so it's a 3 a.m. if you're UK. That is the magic time for not being able to stay awake if you're in the UK. Because any earlier, I can just about stay awake for it or set the alarm for it. But there's a good chance I'll be there for some of it, but probably not when it starts. Because I tend to get up around 4 anyway.
So is Is Jonathan and Dad gonna name the house or name the child spirit or demon, whatever they want to call it?
Yeah, it needs a name. You have to get the spirit box out.
It could be like the Sally house, but you could call it the Lily house or something.
Yeah. Well, if you go on that though, shouldn't it be the Ned house?
Welcome to the Ned house. With the slushy machine.
Speaking of premieres, I'm going to drop me if it tells me I can watch another video, then see it's not live for 9 hours again. Oh, if that's crows, I know what happened. Crow uploaded, and then something went wrong, so we had to take it down and redo it. So can't watch till Monday. You will enjoy it when you see it, Debbie. I muted the bot stuff on Discord. Yeah, I'm thinking of taking me 6 off Discord because we can just do it ourselves. I don't think it's worth the money, to be honest. I look away for a second, everyone comes in, I know. I don't mind the British complaining about the weather as long as it's funny complaining. Luckily it says British. Oh yeah. We know how we sound complaining about the weather. We know we're never happy.
Well, you'd think with all those Harry Potter fans over there, they can wave their wands and make some better weather, right?
Stop those little buggers.
If they all wave their wands at once, they can create a breeze.
Create something.
Just keep going. Just keep going. It's like, but it's not working. Just keep going.
Wear yourselves out.
You swap their wands out for little paper fans.
Yuck.
Yeah, there's a little Hufflepuff fanning you off.
Well, spud pie will be potato pie, won't it?
Yeah.
The difference is we can put more clothes on in the summer. Yeah, that's my feeling. Is the only thing I don't really like about the winter, but I'm not. Obviously, I've got a car at the minute, so it's not really affecting me. Is I don't like driving in ice or snow. It's the only thing that bothers me about the winter. Yeah, I'm from north of England anyway, so we know how to dress up against the cold. But when it's too hot, there's not what you can do, is there? So yeah, potato pie. Somebody, I think it was when I was on Crow's Live. Somebody was talking about cheese and potato pie. It looked really good.
Cheese and potatoes.
Crow pulled up some pictures, and it did look really good. Oh, do you know something, Sammy? There's nothing worse than trapped nerve. I hate those. I get them in my back sometimes, and at the top of my leg, just next to my hip, and it's like there's nothing you can do. That nerve ain't going anywhere till it's ready to untrap itself. Hate them. Wes is away in Edinburgh with Emily, and she's got a vet conference, so having a girly weekend. But that's what I thought you meant. Wes was having a girly weekend. So having a girly weekend with our youngest. Bloody Edinburgh will be full of tourists. Debunk the junk. Just imagine how perplexed the parents of the child were when a slipper went missing. I mean, socks obviously slip through the dryer portal, but slippers? I don't know.
All the socks go to Sky's house.
Congrats, your house is officially haunted. It's already haunted. He's got Ned. Ned says he's a professional when it comes to communicating with the spirits. Communing with the spirits. No DR60. No DR60. I saw one on eBay this week for £1,700.
Imagine if you could go back in time, buy up all the DR60s.
You're not kidding. You'd make a
or
fortune.
or they recall them, so they got like a warehouse of them where they're going to destroy them. It's like, oh, buy a whole box for $1.
Yeah. Go to a what do you call them? Yard sale, or what we'd call car boot sale. So I'll have the whole. I'll just pick up the whole box for £1. You know. All right, yeah, take them off my hands.
25 cents for this recorder. All right.
I know that's a profit margin.
Imagine was that spiked to like 3,000.
Are you a new ghost hunter? Do you want to be like all the professionals? You have to have a DR60.
Everyone wants a DR60, but yet you secretly have like a warehouse full of DR60s.
That must be what they do. They must be. You know, these people who produce this stuff must see the gullibility. They'll buy anything. It's like haunted dolls. There's loads of those on eBay. Not going to lie, it was actually disturbing. I was like, great, if the rattlesnakes don't get me, the shoeless will.
Dustin was looking at that Donnie doll for a while there.
Mm. No, I mean, I do believe in the paranormal, but haunted dolls, no. Creepy, yes. Haunted, no. Not in my opinion, anyway. Shut up, you muggles. Oh, you've been in my town today. Paranormal twins in snowstorm. No complaints. It's karma. Harry Potter couldn't create an omelette, let alone a vortex. Absolutely. Do you know something? If I would write fan fiction about Harry Potter, it wouldn't end well for him. Happily.
It'd be a very graphic novel.
It would be a very graphic novel. Some of the scenes, some people might find disturbing. I actually, I think it was before the movies, or it was just on the first movie. I remember being at a conference and somebody had, I think it might even have been the first Harry Potter game. Don't ask me what console it was. I think it was PlayStation, but I wouldn't swear to that. And I actually took hold of the controller and killed him. Took a while because you weren't supposed to be able to do it. But the opening bit, he was in this sort of big hallway with a big staircase, and there was an open fire there. I found if you walked him into it enough times, you killed him. It's awesome. I hate it when you're already melting. You go to open your window. So, do you know? I mean, our windows don't open very well because they're protected at the front, as in we can't have proper windows because they've got to look fancy to the street. And at the back, we've got double glazing, which only opens a certain way. But you open it as far as you can. You sort of stick your hand out, and nothing, no air whatsoever. Don't know why you'd want spud pie. Didn't look tasty in Train Spotter. You did not. Potato pancakes. I like potato cakes. Get good Irish potato cakes. I watched Bridget Jones Mad About the Boy last night. Don't bother, it's way too. I haven't seen any of the Bridget Joneses. I think they call them flea markets. Yeah, I think there's another word for them as well, isn't there? Because I had this discussion with either Phil or Crow, I can't remember, when I was trying to explain the sort of market I did.
Yeah, kind of like flea markets.
Yeah, it's kind of flea market, the sort of markets I used to do. You also get things called swap meets, don't you?
Yeah.
So K2 on a car boot sale, yeah. Everyone wants a DR60 until debunkers complain about them, then they still use them after schooling. Yeah, there's still some of the fake, I'm just going to say it, fake channels using the DR60.
Well, because they know they could get something out of it and turn it into something.
Yeah, exactly. And also, you know, if they've paid $1,000 for it, they're not going to, well, we're going to use it. We paid good money for this. We've been conned, we're going to use it. Oh, don't put that in my head, Debbie. Bollocks, it's in there now. Oh no. Earworm. Yeah. Oh, Kelly reads not. Can you see? There is such a thing as psychic. Harry Potter loves cold pizza. He probably does. Cold pizza, white chocolate, mayo on hot dogs.
Hey. Don't you ruin cold pizza for me. Don't you ruin it.
I've been trying for months. Even me caught talking about cold congealed cheese didn't put you off.
No.
Uh,
I mean, I work night shift. You gotta expect what I would eat.
I just couldn't do it. I couldn't do it.
Eat beans right out of the can.
No. Oh no. My baked beans have got to be piping hot. Hang on. Have I missed? No, it must be a discussion. Biker Grove, really? Bloody on deck. That's local to me, and I never watched it. Well, I think I was a little bit too old by the time Biker Grove came out.
Americans.
I should make a new YouTube channel, Bug on the Lens. Right, I'm off again. No problem, James. Be pure, be vigilant, behave.
Huh. Scratch the last part. That's optional.
Blame them, not me. I discuss Grey and Chill. I know, but you mentioned the theme tune. I hadn't thought of it till you said that. Harry Potter ears frozen pizza while it's frozen.
I have done that once. You shush. What's a pizza cookie?
yes, he has eaten a pizza cookie. Frozen pizza.
Ooh, I wonder if you take that frozen pizza and you blend it up.
It's a
Would it be like
smoothie.
a pizza smoothie?
Ugh.
Well,
Ugh.
I don't know if it'd be better than the pizzerita, though.
That makes it sound even worse. Mushed up cold pizza. Mayo on white chocolate.
Ew.
Yeah, ooh. I like mayo. I like mayo on just about everything. I have mayo nearly every day. What on I was going to say on white chocolate then. On hot dogs, it's disgusting. I ate congealed cheese yesterday, cold cheese. No! Why toast something and eat it cold?
Well, because then it wouldn't be raw. Because isn't bread just raw toast? I mean, think about it.
Well, yeah, but it's a different consistency, isn't it, when it's toasted?
Yeah.
You have toast to have hot. When you have pizza to have hot, doesn't seem to. I can't remember the theme tune to Biker Grove, fortunately, Lou. Yeah, Biker Grove was later.
I've never heard of it.
No, you wouldn't do. Look at you. It was a kids program, like a soap opera for kids.
Ew.
Yeah, exactly. That pretty much sums it up.
Ew.
Blank hellos to everyone. Sarah and Phil lurking while working. No problemo. Oh my god, Phil is Harry Potter.
No.
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 I'm going to stick up for him on this one. Let's get ready to. I like Ant and Deck actually. I know some people find them annoying, but they're the more tolerable of our exports from my area. They're the reason I sometimes watch I'm a Celebrity, because they're funny.
What was it? What was the last Harry Potter joke I remember telling? What was it? You can call me the Hogwarts Express, where I rail you every night to a magical place.
You don't get good Hogwarts. So yes, we do get good hot dogs over here. There's nothing wrong with the hot dogs. Do you know? We get this all the time. Who was it that had a real argument with me? Marilyn. And I can't remember what she was arguing about. She was arguing about some sort of food. But you can't do it over there. I'm like, yes, we can. You obviously ate at the wrong places. I live here.
Oh, wow.
No, we do good hot dogs. It's like everywhere. Just, you get good and bad in everything. You do in the States.
Yeah.
I mean, for somewhere that's supposed to be the culinary capital of the world, the place I find most difficult to eat when I go over there is France. I usually stick to the Italian and themed restaurants. There's nothing wrong with French food, but and the same in America. I've eaten some rotten food. You just got nowhere to eat.
Even if you go to the same place, sometimes the food will be good, and the next time you go, it'll be horrible.
Yeah, that happens here. There's a hotel restaurant here that it depends who the chef is, which chef is on.
Mm-hmm.
You can either have an amazing meal, and then you think, "Oh, I had that last time. I'll have that again," and it's completely different and shit.
And like half the serving. Like,
yeah.
So what happens to the other half of it?
I mean, that's universal. So, yeah, the blanket, it's like that thing where, British food is crap. No, it's not. We've got amazing food. Like everywhere else has got amazing food. But like everywhere else, you got to know where to eat.
Mm-hmm. It's the same thing with fast food. I mean, it can still be good and then it can be bad.
It's funny because I went down to the market this morning to see friends who were still trading on there. And they were saying that about McDonald's, the one near me, that I can't get to. They were saying how amazing the one near me is. The one near where they live, they said is awful. They won't even go in it. It's supposed to be the same bloody food everywhere you go.
Yeah. Like McDonald's, they have everything on timers and stuff. It's like the exact for maximum consistency.
What's the team member? Team Jamie member?
I don't know.
I don't know what the link is.
It says feed subscriptions.
If it's a Team Jamie member, it must be Phil's. He's only got one team member.
Yeah, but usually it doesn't say feed subscriptions / whatever.
I do know.
I didn't know.
Mayo on white chocolate, is that the combined version of Crow? Yeah, Seg likes white chocolate. And I have told him I'm unsubscribing if he keeps on with that rubbish. Oh yeah, that I can forgive then. Yeah. Bye, Mariah.
Oh, it is.
No, Kaylee. Karamak is disgusting. I would rather eat white chocolate than Karamak. It's disgusting. There's Calamity's link. I don't know how he's doing on his subs, but he has been getting up there. I'm saying that I'm just saying that briefly, but I do like Calamity's videos. They're very straightforward. He gets to the point. He knows his stuff. He does commentary on what's going on. He does debunking. Well worth checking out for Calamity. I think that's the secret to Ant and Dec. They do work well off each other. If you could have a magical or superpower, Sarah and Phil, what would it be and why?
Oh no, I don't know. Never to have to work again.
I was gonna. Yeah, I was just thinking. I was just thinking. The trouble with the superpowers, people expect you to do shit, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like the never to have to work again.
Or just snap your fingers. You can have whatever you want.
Yeah. Jamie going crazy with the links. There's Mariah's link. So what else we doing this one?
I'd end up like Jabba the Hutt. I just had pizza everywhere. I only wanted one pizza, and I snapped my fingers and got 20.
To be fair, David, I haven't watched them in a while. I haven't watched the. I've only been watching them on I'm a Celebrity, and it's 2 or 3 years since I've watched that. Which is the best food, USA or UK? I think it depends what you like. I personally love Southern US food. I love Cajun food. So if I had to choose, so long as it was cooked properly, it would be US for me. I love my British food. There's some things I've missed, but no, for me it would be US. But it's certain areas. I also love my Mexican food, which I think is also why the South food, because it's spicy.
Have you ever made that biscuits and gravy yet?
I haven't actually. No.
For shame.
I really need to do that. I know.
So
yeah, I've got the recipe. I think it was Jimmy that sent me the recipe. I do have the recipe. It's I mean, I've been to the south 2 or 3 times, but I've been to the north more. But I've always preferred the food when I've been in the south. And like I said, I love my seafood. I love my Cajun food, spicy food.
A lot of comfort food.
Yeah. I love Mexican. And I love things like gumbo and stuff like that. So
the Midwest is all. I'll go ahead.
No, I was going to say, if I had to live off one or the other, it would be that. It would be the South American food, Southern state food.
Yeah, I was gonna say the Midwest is all pretty much lasagna. Not lasagna, but casseroles.
Yeah, we do that here. Do you know what I mean? Because there's a lot of food that the US, and I'm not complaining. There's a lot of food that the US. It's like, oh, good old US apple pie. Well, you know, that was brought over by the Europeans. So we do good old apple pie as well, just as in the UK. Yeah. So there's a lot of food that is similar. And I do think when you're in the Midwest and going further north, there's not a lot of difference, to be honest. There's subtle differences. But I do love the southern food. I haven't watched the new one. I love the old one, though. There's APRF's link. If you didn't catch their premiere last week, well worth a look.
I didn't catch it, but I watched it.
With my see, I prefer to do a roast dinner myself. I don't like going out for roast dinner. I'd rather do it myself. Kaylee.
Oh.
It would have to be 3 white chocolate bars. I'll be honest, I cannot stand Karamak.
What the heck is that? What the hell is even that?
It's just, it's like a caramel white chocolate. I don't know what it's. Hang on, just let me. Before I make a fool of myself, I just know that I can't stand it.
That's like cookies and cream. It's white chocolate mixed with cookies. How dare they?
I mean, it doesn't even look appetizing. I'm trying to think. Just tell me what it is. Bloody Wikipedia. Oh, that's why. It's light brown in colour, so it doesn't even look appetizing. Condensed milk, butter, and various flavourings and sugar. The variant of white chocolate, but it's the condensed milk. It gives it this sort of almost false caramel. It's just disgusting. It's difficult to describe.
They're just like a chalky caramel.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't mind caramel chocolate, but it's just wrong. You know, when you taste something, this is wrong. If you didn't know that it was in date, you'd probably think, is there something wrong with this chocolate?
It's been sitting too long.
Yeah, it's got a funny colour.
It's kind of like with chocolate bunnies. You let it sit too long, they turn white. They're not white chocolate.
Yeah.
You're past expired.
That's John Boy's link. I don't know what he's on Subspice, but I'd quite like to see John Boy get to 500 as well soon. Let's have a quick look what he's on.
Yeah, sushi. I could live off sushi.
Can't find. Oh, he's there. 374. So let's see if we can start getting him closer to the 400. He does gaming, but he also does some really good vlogs from out and about where he lives, which is out in the Blackpool area. Done prepping for dinner. Crock pot is one of the best inventions that doesn't kill my. I love our crock pot, especially normally on days like today, because I was going to do a casserole. Because when I'm going live, it means in the morning I can just throw everything into the crock pot and then it's all done when I'm finished. But it's just too hot today for a casserole. I need to find more recipes I can use it for. So 315 last time I checked, so I don't really check. Yeah, no, it's better not to dwell on it too much, but you do deserve the subs. I do watch your videos. As Phil with a test, I'm a bit crap always at remembering. I always hit the like button. I'm a bit crap sometimes at remembering to leave a comment, but I do watch them.
Yeah, it's like me. I get watching, get home, do my thing, and I just got things playing.
Yeah. I end up with a watch list that I have to catch up on every so often. So, is this what vertigo is? You're dizzy, sweetie. I have vertigo. I'm supposed to take tablets for it. If I had superpowers, there would be no fakers. I'm too lazy to have superpowers. Honestly, sounds exhausting. I'd be expected to save people and shit. Do you know what I mean? Tourists are in trouble. Oh.
Bye. That's a superpower for some. Just let him die.
We do the best breakfast. I'm actually going to argue with that. We do a great breakfast. But I have to say, I am not somebody who eats breakfast very often. If I'm in the States, especially in the right place, I always eat breakfast.
Oh,
the Americans know how to do fucking breakfast, I tell you.
Yeah. You remember that picture I sent you with the omelet and the potatoes and pancakes?
I remember, and it was from the very first time I was in New York, and I was only 19. And because I did it was Camp America, but I was doing a nanny job for 3 months. And so they'd put us up in this hotel before we went to our different locations. And each time I've been to New York, I've done it since. Just find a local deli for breakfast. And this is everywhere. What I love about America, if you go into the UK, if you have the right place for a cooked breakfast, it's amazing. But that's basically your option. It's like cooked breakfast or some variation thereof. You go into an American restaurant and they have a whole menu for breakfast, like we do for lunch or dinner, you know. And I'm sorry, but Americans, they don't beat us on our traditional cooked breakfast, but for everything else, the Americans know how to do breakfast. I can assure you. Love them. Ooh, rice and chicken curry.
Yeah.
By the way, guys, just so you know, that's Raven's link. Jamie's being cryptic.
The clipper of all things.
It's like there's cryptic links. You've got to guess who it is. Oh, that's funny. Yeah. Do you know? I don't think I've ever had a kebab. I could do. I love lasagna, and I make a good lasagna. Thai food. A good Thai restaurant is better than a Chinese restaurant. I do love my Chinese food, but a good Thai restaurant. Oh. Sushi took me finding the right rolls to like it. Now I have my daughter loving it. She didn't like it at first. We do a seared salmon roll and a few of those that just good sushi. Yum.
Mm-hmm.
There's my Patreon. And by the way, guys, now I found the animation program. I will be starting putting together my music video next week. But the only thing is with that animation program, it doesn't like artwork as much as it does. It as photographic as possible, so I need to teach it to animate the artwork. McDonald's has gone downhill. I do think it depends which one you go to for. No, I haven't tried the Blueberry Pie Oreo cookies, but I don't know if you saw it, Phil. I actually found Oreo cereal this week.
Ooh.
Oh yeah.
I don't really care for Oreos.
No, I don't, but the cereal's good.
The cereal's okay. If it's like in a blizzard or something, maybe.
So all Oreos are nasty. Caramac is amazing. No. German food. German food. Certain places on the continent. Germany would be one of them. Switzerland. Where else have I been quite a bit? Italy, obviously, but yeah, those sort of Scandinavian countries and just south. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yum. Oh no, eating it out is a nightmare. Dairy intolerant and I'm vegan. Yeah, then it would be. You kind of have to live in the right place for that, though, right? Because I mean, back in the early 90s, the friend that I used to go to all the gigs with, she was always a vegetarian, but she was a vegetarian because she just didn't like meat. So she'd still eat fish, and she actually liked bacon and the occasional bit of chicken. It wasn't on principle. When it was on principle, she became vegan. And I remember her. But she had this booklet. I mean, this is back in the early 90s, where they could tell you where you could get vegan food, and I thought, okay, I've got to go with her. It was an amazing restaurant. It was an Indian restaurant, but it was all vegan, cooked right. But there's no point in trying to do that here. Trust me. I love caramel, but Caramac's not even. Actually, have I still got the book? Let's show everybody how appetizing it is. It looks. Open image in new tab, so it's bigger, so you can see it. And it's what just happened.
I don't know. Nothing.
There we go. It's all right. I think I just hit the wrong button. Present. Share screen. Share. That's caramel. That's the colour.
What is that? A cookie or a candy bar?
It's a candy bar. It's like chocolate, but it's not chocolate. It's like very pale brown. Yuck.
It looks like cardboard.
That's pretty much what it tastes like. But cardboard tastes better. Yucky. I keep hearing about Sinners. I must catch up with that. 329 subs. Yeah. Calamity does deserve the subs, by the way. If you're not, so does John Boy. Coca-Cola Oreos. Do you know Coca-Cola Oreos?
They did a collab thing, but I'm not sure.
Is it like a special edition or something?
Yeah, something like that. There's like a collab thing. I haven't seen it, but
Yeah.
at least not in my area or anything.
I don't think I've ever planked Caroline. She's lovely. Caroline's now going to say, yes, you have, Sarah, but no, I can't remember ever planking Caroline. My superpower would be apathy. There you go. We have a winner. If I had a mystical power, I'd move things with my mind, then I wouldn't have to get up and get anything.
That's why I said I'd have just snap your fingers, get whatever you want.
Yeah.
Whatever you want to happen, just snap your fingers.
Just be a superhero named FAFO. Then people can do things and you can react or just say, see, I told you so. I'll do that anyway. Oh, bangers, mash and mush. Oh, now I also have beans with me, bangers and mash, but I wouldn't say no to mushy peas if I had gravy with it. You'd be nice to Caroline. Start with the dad jokes. Yeah, we love Caroline. I'm assuming that's Tim Tams. We can get I can get Tim Tams here, so they're a bit pricey compared to our other biscuits, but they are worth a taster, Debbie. Definitely worth a taster. They're like posh penguins. Much better than penguins.
Posh penguins?
Posh penguins. I've noticed it's hard to look at some historical information regarding the US. Can't access some of it being in the UK. Really?
Yeah, it could just be a security protocol.
Yeah. You might find you can find it elsewhere. Because I've found that sometimes if I Google something and it won't let me into one site, it'll usually let me into another. It just depends on the site.
Could be just the provider not allowing it. Calamity, even we have to pay for access, or you have to be in that county to go to the clerk's office or library. Some info is free online. Yeah, that's the problem. If you're doing the sort of research that Joe and Dawn do, you know, it's a bit like because of the records you have to look up. It's something I honestly hope I never have to do when I'm doing my research, because it's the sort of stuff that often you have to pay for. It's a bit like if you try and trace in your family history for free. It doesn't take long for somebody to say, well, if you want those birth certificates, you'll have to pay for them. That happens in this country. So, yeah, I think that's universal. I think that happens as Dawn says, that happens in the States too. Mm-hmm.
Crow in the chat. Dawn, I noticed some information was hidden behind a paywall. Tried getting around it, but it said not accessible in your area. I'd switch countries through VPN. I was going to say a VPN, which I actually don't have, and I should. But I would say a VPN can usually get you around the geography problem.
Uh-oh. Monkey Boy's here.
Uh-oh. I knew it was too good to be true. It's too quiet. I've got plans for him, though, don't worry. I've already started planning. Lou, I use what's it called? I use Spreadshot. for mine. Really want to get some new merch on there, but I don't know what to do. I can't think of anything. I'm having a mental block as to what to actually do for new merch. Yeah, the friend of mine, Alexis, that turned vegan. The problem I saw with it, she was very, very good at doing it properly. But the time and effort she had to put in to make sure she got the right food, she was taking, she was actually eating healthily. Yeah, took up most of her time. I thought that, Curly, actually, when I kept seeing pictures of biscuits and gravy, I thought that, but then I realised what the gravy was, and I was like, oh yeah, I'll have some of that. So Jimmy Ghostquest did send me a recipe a while ago, because I think it was Mike O that said to me the best thing for biscuits and gravy is to actually make them be homemade.
Yeah.
So I have got a recipe, and what I'll actually do, I won't be able to do it live online because at the moment, live my computer won't support me being on camera. Otherwise, I'd actually be on camera by now. But I could actually make some and video myself tasting it.
Yeah, just a video with your phone.
Yeah. So I'll do that for biscuits and gravy. I will make them, and I'll do a test. Like I say, it won't be live, but I will film myself eating it.
And if you don't like it, it's because you didn't make it to your taste.
I would imagine that's true, actually, because I can't see anything in that recipe that I shouldn't love.
Yeah, it's just how much gravy you had to sausage and how much sausage you want, or how spicy you wanted the pepper and everything else.
Yeah, exactly.
Now, if you use regular sausage, that might not have that little pepper zing to it.
I tend to spice my food up with a lot of pepper anyway. So.
Yeah, if you like the kind of like the spicy sausage gravy, not sausage gravy, but just the sausage alone, and brown that and a little bit of pepper, you should be good.
Oh, I'll bear that in mind, actually. That they're easy enough to get hold of here. So get the spicy sauce. No, you haven't. See, I haven't planked Caroline because she's an angel.
And what's nice, if you don't put enough pepper, you can just put pepper on top of your biscuits and gravy.
Yeah.
Just add more.
I still think Phil would take the power to make other people fart at will.
Well, that's why I had to snap the fingers, do whatever you want. Like, oops, he shot himself.
Debbie, if you like penguins, you will love Tim Tams. They are so much nicer than penguins.
That sounds funny.
So I'm going to crow the chat. Heard my name before. I don't know. Pizza going in. Who's got pizza going in? John Boy. He's done that to taunt you, Phil.
Yeah.
You're too cool to be planked, Deb. Oh, I've planked Debbie before. She's bringing up cold pizza and white chocolate.
Cheese.
Oh yeah, Jamie put a link for your channel, Raven. Speaking of trouble, hey Justin.
There's Monkey Boy.
Monkey Boy in the house. Have to start getting on with that roast.
I'll say if you want to go super special with your biscuits and gravy, I've seen there's some restaurants. I can't remember what they called it, but you take your biscuits, like your 4 biscuits, then you put a layer of hash browns on top of that, and then they put like a sausage patty on top of that.
Ooh.
And then they put the sausage gravy on top. Oh, don't forget the eggs too, like scrambled eggs.
That
It's pretty
sounds
much all your
good.
breakfast food, just covered in gravy.
Quick, everyone, hide your bananas.
It's almost like a breakfast casserole in a way, just stacked up.
I'm hungry. I can't remember what the full title is, but Justin's podcast on Monday is something about zombies. What was the other word? He'll tell me. You can self-promote. I'll be very good. You'll hardly notice I'm here. Who said that? Justin, how's your banana today, Monkey Man? Justin is stealing bananas. He's got no shame. Where are we supposed to hide the bananas? Justin will hide them.
Oh, you know.
My banana's very hot. Thanks for sharing, sweetie. It was something that's going to annoy me now. I'm going to have a look what it was. There he is. Is it under live? Zombie Vikings.
Zombie Vikings.
I'm tuned in for that one actually. So
what about the big Viking turd?
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. So 8 o'clock Monday night if you're UK. 3 p.m. US East. 5 a.m. West Coast Oz. Zombie Vikings. I can make a banana disappear in my mouth, mine out of the gutter. Don't squish the bananas with your symbols, Justin.
I can almost hear Crow saying, I can make a banana in my mouth.
It's sad how much we're conditioned these days, isn't it? Hang on, cry in the chat. Homemade biscuits work the best. Sarah, crumble, sausage, pepper. Don't skimp on the gravy. More the better. Yeah, that's why I asked for the recipe, and Jimmy sent me a recipe. It's because I think it was Miko that said, "Oh, they're better homemade." Mm-hmm. If you're going to eat them for the first time,
you're gonna love it.
No, they're not just the same as penguins, Justin. They are so much better than penguins. Really. They're a bit more pricey than most of our other biscuits, but honestly, they are so worth it. They are so much better than penguins. Sausage and eggs are yummy. Yeah, Caroline, told you better than penguin. They are. What is a Tim Tam? It's like a penguin, but better.
What penguin are we talking about?
I mean, the rest of the world's going. You eat penguins. They're speaking funny. We have a chocolate biscuit called a penguin. It's been around for years. And it's similar to a Tim Tam, but Tim Tams are better.
But we don't know what those are over here.
Oh, it's like a chocolate biscuit with a layer of chocolate on the inside, like creamy chocolate on the inside and hard chocolate around the outside.
Kind of like a what was that? I was gonna say kind of like your Wagyu wheels in a way, right?
Yeah, but just biscuit inside rather than any marshmallow.
Yeah.
Just
wait till you come to the US, get you some moon pies.
Oh, the US are getting so much better than we are these days. For that, it's not a poor man's penguin way. You just asked what a Tim Tams. How do you know? So much for the researcher. Jumps to conclusions before. Make a sandcastle. No, just bury him in the sand. His head and his feet popping out. Roasted monkey. Yeah, Justin's next up for the roast. Mystic Madison's helping me. Oh, Justin, he's so lovely.
And you can add animations now.
I know.
Ooh, it's gonna be even more epic.
Nothing I was talking about yesterday. I can do that with the animation. Oh, that's going in.
Gotta have the monkey swinging in the big banana hammock.
There was a method to my madness, wanting animations for the channel. And Justin's next. Zombie Vikings. Yeah, sounds interesting. That genuinely sounds interesting.
Well, someone did make it to Valhalla. Just saying.
So excited for that. Yeah, I am actually. I think that's really interesting. So it's nice to see something different. Tina, hello. You're okay? Always welcome. I always want to say you're not late. You arrive when you should do, but Purple says that, so I can't say it. You stole it. By using it first.
The party doesn't start until you're here.
Yeah, exactly. That's better. That surprised me. That really did surprise me. That we have them cheaper than ours, because that's ridiculous. Oh, there you go, Clamity, if you're still here. Dawn or Joe can help you if you need help with that research. They are used to, they're well practiced in looking at that sort of documentation. What's White Lottie's? I don't know White Lottie's. Oh, Calamity is here. That's good. That's awesome. Tim Tams. I agree with Caroline. Tim Tams are way superior. I haven't bothered eating penguin biscuits for years. I think they're crap. But I'll treat myself to Tim Tams every so often.
The penguin biscuit? What's that?
Don't Ozzy suck milk through Tim Tams or something? I know plenty of people that suck tea through bloody Twixers.
What?
Yeah. Yeah.
What? Entire nations?
I know.
You just bite the ends off and suck it through like a straw?
Yeah, they do. I don't do that.
We have cereal straws.
Justin, tea or coffee, the Tim Tam Slam. I like that. I bet that's pretty tasty, to be honest. What's Jumbo say? Roasted monkey nuts. Leave my nuts out of it, Jumbo. There, you came into this chat. Yeah, I'll have a look for them. Yeah, honestly, have a look for them. I mean, if I can get them here, because I just saw them in Morrison's, up in the wilds of the north where I am. I was like, oh, Tim Tams. And I looked at the price and I thought, I'm not paying that. And then I mentioned it on live, and Caroline said, no, they're more expensive here. Give them a go. So I gave them a go. And they are yummy. So what is Knickerbocker Glory and Angels on Horseback? I don't know what Angels on Horseback is, but Knickerbocker Glory is basically a very large ice cream sundae with a lot of fruit. It starts at fruit and jelly at the bottom, and then different layers of ice cream and cream.
Ooh.
I don't know what Angels on Horseback is though. It is a wonder to behold. Actually, let's see if I can bring a picture up of Knickerbocker Glory.
Don't read what Sheila wrote.
Let's bring that up in big. There we go. Present, share screen. There we go. That's the Knickerbocker Glory.
Ooh.
It tends to be things like strawberry and cherry and stuff like, and raspberry rather than anything else.
So it's got a jam in it.
No, it's syrup.
It's kind of like our sundaes, pretty much. But
Yeah, it's basically a large. It's basically a large sundae.
or like a parfait, what do they call it?
Yeah.
It's like an in between.
So, dark chopped Tim Tams in home bargains, very yummy. They see Elaine likes them. Spotted Dick is really good, actually. I know it's a funny name, but Spotted Dick is a good food. It's Spotted Duck. Spotted Dick, I think she means, with custard. Do you think they are superior to penguins? Spoiler alert, yes they are. Superbly superior. Peanut buster. Oh, I've run out of. I'm gonna have to get a bigger pack of peanut butter Kit Kats. I've run out.
I want some lemon meringue pudding. Sounds good right about now.
Oh, lemon meringue.
I could live off that shit.
I love lemon meringue.
Or key lime.
Do you know I've never had key lime pie?
What?
No.
Well, you come to the US, get your key lime.
Yeah. So just I'm going to be over there for a month. All the different things I've got to try.
I had to get you a big old list of foods and every day, every meal.
I know that there's certain foods that I absolutely want to have over there. Because I know, yes, you can make it over here, etc. But I want to have the genuine thing. Hang on, let's get rid of the Knickerbocker Glory. So this is a brilliant community. I appreciate. Oh, thank you, Lionheart. It is. We have an awesome chat. Yeah, so I was supposed to send me some of that Spotted Dick. I'm not even going to answer that, Jamie. I have to say, it was one of my favourite puddings as a kid. My grandmother used to make it from scratch, and I to this day I regret not getting the recipe she used to make it, because it was amazing. And you can guarantee, if I tried to make it myself, I would end up having to do several versions to actually get it anywhere near. It's a bit like bannock, which is an Orcadian. There are different bannocks. It's a soda bread. There are different bannocks in Scotland, but the Orcadian one is by far the best. And I can make it, but I can't get it anywhere near Annie's. Annie's was kind of my third grandmother type thing. And to this day, I am trying to get it close to hers. Treacle toffee pudding. See, I don't like treacle very much. It's too sickly for me. Lemon Oreos. I'd much rather have lemon Oreos than chocolate ones. I'm not a big fan of chocolate ones. You come see me, I'll hook you up. Definitely. I actually want to have another chat. I'm trying to plan stuff out at the minute. So there's 1-2 people I need to have a chat with. I need to have a chat with Jonathan.
We got food from all around the US.
I actually want to go back to. Both of us want to go back to New Mexico, but obviously, it's choosing which location to go to, because we've been to Albuquerque. I'm trying to find places we want to actually, for the first 2 weeks, we actually want to stop off at. I'm far freer for the second 2 weeks. I've never had key lime pie. I know what it is. I've never
It's
had
so
it.
yummy. It's like lemon meringue, but more of lime.
See, I love lime, so I'm sure I'll love it. I don't look at it and think, oh, I look at it and think, I really want to try that. No, Alexis, I kind of get that. I love peanut butter and peanuts, but I actually don't think I had peanut butter since I was over in the States when I was 19. And they kept talking about peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, and I kept thinking, "Ooh, jelly on your sandwich," because I thought we called Jello jelly. Didn't realise he actually meant jam.
Jam.
And I've been obsessed with peanut butter and jam sandwiches since. And it's the only thing I have to have milk with. Even though I'm lactose intolerant, I cannot have a peanut butter and jam sandwich without milk. Yes, it's pink custard's yucky. Jam roly-poly is yummy.
Jam.
Jam. Wayne, no earworms. I've had enough today. How do you open a banana? Let a monkey do it, or Justin, our monkey man? I'm sure he can open a banana. Quite a clever chappy. Americans have a big thing for peanut butter products. So do I. Reese's Pieces. Just get lactose free. I can drink semi-skim. I don't drink a lot of milk, so I have to call myself lactose intolerant, but I can have a certain amount. I just can't have too much. And the only time I drink milk is with I have to drink milk with that. But I can go days without milk, so I drink my coffee black. For my smoothies, I get the not soy milk, almond milk, which is really good. But I hate almonds, ironically. But I was assured that in smoothies I wouldn't notice the almond taste. And you can get chocolate almond milk as well, which is so good. Is that what you call jam? Yeah, they call it jelly. I thought they meant jelly. I thought they were putting literally jelly, jello, as you'd call it, onto a sandwich. Like, oh. And when I had it for the first time, it's like, ooh.
It's almost the consistency until you start spreading it.
Yeah, but it was. I've loved peanut butter and jelly sandwiches ever since. When Justin peels a banana, it comes out ready sliced. He's that posh. I'm trying to get planked. I need a quick dip after vets. White chocolate and cold pizza and mayo and hot dogs. Mayo and hot dogs did it then.
No, she's just trying to get Blake to give her one. Whee!
I was even fighting with him about it in Sex Life. Milk gives me heartburn.
Milk gives you heartburn?
How would it give you heartburn? That's awful.
I don't know how. I don't know. That's weird to me because it's not really acidic or anything.
It's supposed to help heartburn. What it does to me if I have too much dairy, but I know how much I can have, is it affects the gallbladder. Gallbladder doesn't process it properly. It goes, hang on a minute, I can't process all this. So I get a pain in my side. I feel ill. It used to help me. Yeah, it is it's supposed to settle it. It could also have the opposite effect. Yeah, it depends how it affects you. I ain't got no gallbladder. I nearly didn't, but I managed to avoid that one. Not that you really need a gallbladder. Probably should have just let them take it out. Because I had gallstones, but they went away on their own. Pineapple and kiwi on pizza and with white chocolate stuff. See, I will eat pineapple on pizza. I love my pineapple on pizza. And I will also happily dip mayonnaise, by the way. I love mayonnaise. People think because I complain about mayonnaise on hot dogs, I don't like mayonnaise. I love mayonnaise, and I actually love hot chocolate. Hot dogs.
Ew.
That was wishful thinking.
Not in the hot chocolate.
I clearly want a hot chocolate. I love hot dogs and I love mayo, but not together. I have mayo on a lot of stuff. Milk is good for the skin. Gallstones, no, they're not. They're painful.
I think Kaylee just wanted a planking. I want one too.
Have I not planked Kaylee yet?
I don't think so.
Well, it's about time I did.
Whee!
Bladder oats have been drinking. Absolutely. Mitch's Kaylee. Just wanted a planking. It's too hot even for me to have white chocolate. I could have it now because it's quite cool in the room I'm in. Wouldn't be sitting drinking it outside though. Thing is with hot chocolate, I like eating it out at the cafes because they have loads of whipped cream and marshmallows with it, chocolate sprinkles, and if you're really lucky, a flake.
What if you had a hazelnut coffee with a chocolate covered banana as a straw?
Ooh.
With whipped cream.
Actually, as well as a mint choc cornettos yesterday, I also bought some just tub of vanilla ice cream. I also bought two chocolate sauces. One was just a regular chocolate sauce, and the other one's a hazelnut one. It's like a Nutella sauce for ice cream. Oh, it was delicious. Delicious.
Yeah, we got that Jordan's what they call is like a Jordan syrup. It's made to where you make like flavored waters and stuff, but you can use it as like syrups.
Mm.
Oh, they have all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, we use that. I use some of those for coffees. I sometimes get the gingerbread syrup. I can just put them in my latte.
Yeah, just put a little squeeze in there and.
Yeah. Joke's on you! I can swim and I'll drill a hole in the hill. You can tell Kaylee plays RPG, can't you?
They just get plugged with white chocolate with all the white chocolate in the ocean.
Meat feast pizza. I often buy the meat feast. Wayne the drop bear. I'd rather kick a bear than have a planking. Wayne the bear drop kicks you. That's easy sorted for Wayne. Watch your ears, Phil.
A roar.
A roar. If Bigfoot is real, I'll eat my sneakers. Yeah. My light is melting. It's so hot here.
That's why I get LED. Shines brighter in the day too.
I'm actually looking at some LED lights at the minute for the background when I am on camera more. I haven't chosen one yet.
I think you actually get a set from IKEA.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Just depends what kind of light you want.
I know that's what.
It's just like a pre-strung and just plug it into the wall.
Yeah.
Nothing too super spectacular.
I don't want them too bright. I just want them as a little bit of illumination behind me, you know. But yeah, ones that are actually going to show up. Like now, it's obviously daylight in here at the minute, so unless I get blackout blinds, I need something that's going to show up behind me. Chocolate fingers. Ooh. Drop bear gives me nightmares. Yeah, it's one Phil puts on his avatar sometimes. It gives me nightmares. So, Drop bear of Judas. That's the one. Uh, Sarah planked the drop bear. No! Oh, plank that drop bear. I've got LED strips on the back of my TV, cozy at night. Actually, it would make quite a nice, just sort of dim light when I'm watching telly.
Ambiance.
Ambiance.
Get you some fairy lights.
Yeah, you got to get the right fairy lights, though. I mean, I do have lights that I used to use on the stall, which would easily be used, but you need something that is not going to distract you. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm rather tempted to go. I'm rather tempted, says Wayne, to go to Home Bargains now. All this talk of food is making me hungry.
It's getting hot in here.
Well, I've got scampi in my future. I'm all right. It's getting hot in here. Take off my clothes.
I said, it's getting so hot, I want to take my clothes off.
All around the TV, standing LED candles. This good John Boy lives near Blackpool. Blackpool illuminations in John Boy's front room. Are they different shapes? Philly's haunted gnome. Oh, Beardo gnome.
Beardo the gnome.
I'm in Beardo's bad books. So that's literally Beardo's gesture to me at the minute. I should have put it on the list, actually, on the button list. I tried to get round him a couple of days ago in one of the gaming lives. It didn't work.
I wonder if I saw
Beardo, you're amazing.
I might saw this picture and maybe get animated. I do a little dance.
So I'm on the Beardo naughty step. I'll be on it again if I don't know if I'll be around tomorrow night, but if I'm in tomorrow night, I'll be on it again because I'll be cheering on Seg again. Too early.
We need Christmas in July. We need some snow.
No, we do not need snow. I'm not that desperate for it to cool down.
Just not too much.
It's a little sprinkling. My eyelids are heavy. Oh, get some rest, Pam. Good to see you, sweetie. My Taya, hey crew, I tell us what Home Bargains is. It's a shop. It's like a bargain. That's basically what it says. Bargain shop. I don't know what the equivalent you'd have in the US, but think something like Aldi, but more to do with stuff for the home with a bit of food than the other way around.
I'd say yeah, our Aldi's changed up a little bit too. They're more of a whole store than just food.
Yeah,
That's weird.
Beardo doesn't take too much notice of chat while gaming. Oh, you took notice of me. I'll put it as a button. Next live, I'll play it for you. Oh, Sarah, I saw you in wrestling, sticking up for Gimp Face Boy, I think he called him. I stuck up for Seggy Waggy. July's half Christmas now. Mind you, Christmas isn't really a big thing for me now, so
No.
I need internal illumination.
Whoa.
Why?
They have things you can insert. You got your own turn signals.
I can't imagine having something in. It's like, you know.
Bend over.
No.
Oh no.
No.
It's like, man, you dropped something.
The friend I was talking about earlier that was vegan, I used to go to the gigs with. She was got herself covered in tattoos, and some of her tattoos are what do you call it? IV link, so ink. So you go into a nightclub or something, you know, she parts of her tattoo body glows like under IV light,
That'd be
UV light. Sorry,
I'm so
night wrong.
excited.
No, thank you, Kaylee. No, there's nothing wrong with sticking up for Seg, and I will. If I'm around tomorrow, I will stick up for Seg again. I'm in trouble for it. The one that's worse though is I mean I'll be sticking up for Crow. I feel a bit bad sticking up to Crow when he's fighting Joe. I feel a little bit hope Dawn's not still around. That's more of a difficult one. But you know, got to be loyal to the boss. Cat just woke up from. Oh no! Laughing gnome. Probably his worst song ever. Sega's a good book. Well, I won't go that far. But you know.
You just can't stop believing.
Oh yeah, I haven't played that for a bit. Where is he? There he is.
Don't stop believing.
Don't stop believing.
There, bottom of the chat.
Chat faster, ding.
Contractually
dang.
obligated to stick up for Seg. I'm not, but well, I am not contractually obligated to stick up for Seg, but I do. Kind of am for Crow. Never heard a more beautifully screamed Steve Perry singing voice. I know, it's like you close your eyes, you can't tell the difference, can you? Seg sounded like the kid from Home Alone singing there. Tell me why. We need a Sarah and Phil duet.
Yeah.
We've done duets before. Really bad ones.
Like Happy Birthdays.
Happy birthday. I think I've got the clip somewhere. We did one. Wiz was on with us as well. We did Bohemian Rhapsody. I think was it Bohemian Rhapsody. Really
Maybe.
badly. I think we got one word all at the same time out of all of it. I'll see if I can find it.
Galileo. You were so all out of sync just because the latency. You can't do it with latency.
I know it's almost impossible. I think it was a super chat. It was a big super chat, so we did Bohemian Rhapsody. That was singing. I thought it was an intervention.
And like all of us would have like a 4 to 5 hour gap between us.
Yeah.
There's probably like a half-second delay. But sometimes you never know.
You'll quit making me laugh. Yeah, stop being funny, Phil. Certain cat.
I'm pretty late.
Behemoth Rhapsody. Crapsody. At least we tried. Seg still owes me Bohemian Rhapsody in E minor from last year. Because he was singing for Super Chats. Never got it.
Window.
Never got it. I want
That's
my money
where
back.
I'll be.
Phil on America's Got Talent.
Yeah. From tiptoe through the tulips with me. Oh, you can't get that high.
There we go, a parody song about the big paranormal fakers, Behemoth Rhapsody. The trouble is, if you use the same melody...
Oh yeah, you'll get hit instantly.
Yeah,
on
you
YouTube.
will get hit. One of my reaction channels was reacting to, I think it was one of the Mission Impossible trailers, and they hummed the Mission Impossible theme for about 3 seconds, and they got hit with a copyright strike. They hummed it. Didn't play it, they just hummed it. Try better Segs tiptoe through the tulips, we will vote. It's not difficult. I think Phil just did.
Yeah.
The golden buzzer. There you go. Crow would absolutely win America's Got Talent. Wear the mask, have Joe on guitar. Award-winning. Crow and Joe.
Yep.
Award-winning song. Oh, that's my phone. I've just heard my phone go off. I can't see my phone.
Was it delayed? Delayed Instagram?
I don't think so. I'm not seeing anything on Instagram.
I just got a thunderstorm warning. Shoo, why?
Oh, no. You two dance and Jamie can dance. Can Jamie dance? You got proof of that?
If Jamie don't dance, he's no friend of mine.
Just a reminder, guys, Jamie's not live after me today. He's live later today. I'm sorry, but if you're UK, it's 3 o'clock in the morning. If you're US East Coast, that'll be 10 p.m. tonight. Be midday for tomorrow. Sunday for West Coast Australia. No, East Coast Australia.
Jamie can dance. Booties aren't just for loving; they're for shaking too. Make that a shirt.
And see the new Mission Impossible. I actually like the Mission Impossible films. I really don't like Tom Cruise, but it doesn't stop me watching him. I do like the Mission Impossibles. I don't know if I'm up to date with them though. I think I might be behind. The last one I saw was the one with Henry Cavill in. So you really don't want me to sing, which is ironic because I used to be a singer. Inside, I'm dancing. I can dance, thank you very much.
I can dance from my third eye. I can see myself.
I want a weekly Crow and Seg impression. It was very popular. They will do another one at some point. It's just timing.
It's fake. I could do the Crow impression of impersonating Mythos.
Yeah, it's fake.
It's fake.
They did do a little rematch in the last live because I was on that. They ended up putting polls in the chat actually.
Hey, Cynthia. She popping in.
Hang on.
A quick hello.
Elaine's done for the day. I've never seen Another Impossible because the first one went so against the television show I couldn't stomach it. I just they're good. Don't have to think while you're watching it. Movies. Do you want to pop in and say hi? I haven't been abducted by Bigfoot or aliens yet, and I'm still breathing, but I'm off on a job again, so I'll just be no problem. Cynthia, hope you're well, darling. Good to see you. Couldn't name a song by them. Were they any good? Who's that?
Was it Men in Hats?
Oh, Safety Dance.
Oh, Safety Dance. Safety Dance. I think it was a one-hit wonder, wasn't it?
I know it was a one-hit wonder. I couldn't name another. If it's past midnight, I'm not staying for the live stream either for a shift tomorrow. Yeah, it's a difficult time for the UK. Guys will have to be team rewatch. We will post the link in the chat, but it's because he's got family commitments. I'm sure he'll be back to normal next week. Well, I'm sure the live stream will be back to normal time next week. Let's put it that way.
I just saw some. Jamie doesn't cut rugs; he trips on rugs. He can dance, but
not safely.
He needs a safety dance.
Lionel says, I used to break dance, I've broken everything down. Oh, just like Jamie.
You can dance if you want to. Just leave your rugs behind. Because Jamie can't dance and I can't. I can't go.
Cynthia wasn't abducted by aliens. I knew it. I know. It's a vicious rumor. Thank you, Sarah. What did I do now?
I need to make a Jamie safety dance.
Chesney Hawks. Oh, that's going to be an earworm. That's a one-hit wonder as well. Oh, I know that song, says James. That was a while ago.
They have little people in it. The same dance.
They did actually, didn't they?
Yeah, little people.
Just remembering that. That rug wasn't Aladdin's rug, but it had a lad on it after Jamie fell on it. Oh yeah. The sulky on Seg when we voted Crow better. I know. Home team advantage.
Like, there's no way. I'm like 10 points ahead of you. I laughed when I couldn't do it Mario. I'm like, what the hell is that?
Seg does a disturbingly good Mickey Mouse though.
Yeah, he does. Would you like a mouse cadoodle?
Oh, it's getting warmer in here. He does a creepily good Mickey. Yeah. Yeah, he does. Almost like he's practiced.
Well, sometimes I can do a pretty good Dr. Phil.
I tell you what, neither of them could do, and it needed you on there, was they couldn't do Forrest Gump. They needed you or Jamie on there.
Oh, God. I may not be a smart man, but I know what love is.
And the other thing neither of them could do properly, and you do a much better version, was Arnie. Yeah, but the Forrest Gump, no. I'm trying to get something done for current sake, but the iteration it comes out. Is that what I think it is? That'd be awesome if that comes off. We should make an entire video as Mickey.
Oh,
yeah.
Seg's next mask needs to be a creepy
Mickey Mouse mask. Creepy Mickey Mouse mask, Elaine. Don't tell him, just send it. I'm sorry, I'm kidding.
Yeah, just full send. Even if it's just the ears. It's like it has that on.
And he's got to speak in the voice when he wears it. Oh, it's something else, is it? Okay. I have no idea then. Out of the loop. Seg did a good Val Kilmer. I love Val Kilmer as. I love Val Kilmer actually. I always have, but I loved him as Doc Holliday. Okay. Coffee for Sarah. Sarah doesn't. Actually, I don't know. It's too hot for coffee. Side-eye guy, Mickey Horror Mask.
Side-eye Mickey.
I tell you what I want, guys. If anybody thinks of anything, my first magazine's going to be. I am doing the yearbook, as I said, but I'm going to do an early one for Halloween, and I want to do a lot of the debunkers as horror characters. So if you think of any horror characters that would suit them. James is on connection issues.
No. Wait, He needs like the old school Mickey, not the new school, like the old school black and white Mickey. The face is still
Yeah.
white, but the hairline and the ears are black. Was it Steamboat Willie or whatever
Steamboat Willie, yeah, that one.
Yeah.
That was a much shriller voice, actually, if I remember rightly. Too hot for coffee. Oh, pink lemonade sounds good. Someone needs to. Yeah, but who? That's fitting the debunker to the horror character. I was toying with the idea of seeing if I could mash up Seg with Terrifier, but because obviously he wears a mask, Crows wears a mask. I mean, Shape's kind of cheating, really, because he wears a Jason mask anyway.
Well, a bit of spray paint, all you need.
Yeah. So I don't know. Would that fit Seg though? I've actually done Crow as Jigsaw in the past. It was a bit difficult to get to work though.
Yeah, just having a regular Crow on a little tiny tricycle, that'd still be funny alone.
Yeah, yeah. Actually, that would work.
Would you like to play a game?
I mean, my favourite mask of Segs is still the Halloween one from last year. I can't remember what he calls it, but Sarah plays a Megan dog. I'm that adorable. I could be Megan. Could do me
A
as
Crow
Megan.
pinhead.
Crow would love to be Freddy, but I can't. I don't know whether he would work as Freddy. Annabelle, give Sarah some coffee there.
I mean, the only way you could really do like a Crow Freddy is the mask, that'd just be like molted.
Yeah. Beardo's the turkey from Thanksgiving. Michael Myers. Actually, do you know something there was the first collab that Seg did last year when it was with Dawson and Joe and everybody. I'm sure I clipped when I did the review of the 6-hour live stream. I'll have to find the clip. I'm sure I morphed him into Michael Myers. I might have a look at that, see if it would work. It's a good call. That's a good call, Cree. I'll have a look at the way I did it, because he was very Michael Myers in the right light when he did that collab. I don't think Crow would forgive me as the Scream villain. You don't like Scream. We had the face for Beardo.
Beardo the gnome.
Art the Clown. Yeah. That was the first thing I thought. I think that would be an easy mashup. Rob Zombie. Yeah. Mr. Grey the Leprechaun. Oh, I know what Mr. Grey would be actually. It might be possible. I might try it because he does love Nightmare on Elm Street, so I might see if there's a way to do it. Shocker. Who would Mythos be?
I don't know.
I don't know. Segwin from The Conjuring. Who's Leatherface? Texas Chainsaw, yeah.
Well, if you do Mythos, he can be was a Mike Myers mixed with Slipknot.
Yeah, he does have a Slipknot mask, so which is awesome.
You got have the Slipknot jumpsuit from back in the 90s.
Mr. Grey. Actually, Hannibal Lecter's a good call for Mr. Grey, actually. I should be writing these down. I'll have to come back into the chat. And Justin the Killer. I actually had an idea for Justin putting somewhere on him climbing up the Empire State Building. This sort of monkey, apart from his head, which is just it, carrying a banana. King Kong.
No, as a Joker or as the Batman who laughed,
Who?
Noah.
Yeah. Scream's cousin Hollow. Is that a later one, Jamie? I haven't watched the more recent Screams. Crow versus Freddy. Oh, which I meant Debunker could be Leatherface. Actually, the I suppose if you took that Slipknot Slipknot, but you'd have to find a way of people knowing it was Mythos. Have Sega and a Billy Mouse Sword Doll. The Sword Doll is a difficult. Like I say, I've tried it with Crow. It's because it's not a flat mask. It's it's got the sort of cheeks and
Kind of marionette.
It'll probably be. I mean, the trouble with doing this sort of thing, there's going to be somebody that says, "Hey, it didn't include me." It will be the main. I'm going to get into trouble. Somebody's going to say, "Well, you put me on there." I can't fit everybody on. Try and be as unanimous in the inside the pages though, because I'm okay. I'll have to look up that because I don't remember. I haven't seen that one. Pinhead. Pinhead would be a possibility for Mr. Grey.
Yeah, just put nails all over him. There you go.
Yeah. Oh, Hollywood said us. Oh, Jamie's making me think. Stop making me think. It's too hot. Maybe that's the killer from Wolf Creek. Just a regular guy, though, isn't he? Pennywise. Mr. Grey Chucky.
Be a size of leprechaun.
Chucky has too much hair. Can't think of anybody who could be Chucky, actually.
That'd be funny. You see what was it, Crow, Count Dracula? Just make him a little bat. Little crow bat.
Say to me, Elvira. Papa he could, but he's not paranormal. I'm really trying to be strict on it. Actually, I don't know if people saw Purple's video earlier. He's decided to do travel. He's going to switch his channel to a travel channel, which would be really good, actually. Yeah, he's just been over to America, and I think it was for work. And he was he's got like a 15-minute video out explaining what he's planning on doing. So he's decided to go down the travel route, but in the Purple kind of way, not in. Because actually, if you sort of shop around, and you're not bothered about going for very long, you can get over to the continent quite quickly and quite cheaply. A bit more difficult where Purple is, but I know if I lived in London now, I'd be in Paris at least once a month. You just get the train. That's all right, Lisa. You listen and lurk. Careful if you Oh, I thought you were saying you were standing on your kitchen cupboard. I'm standing and painting my kitchen cupboards. Okay. You are not a fat two player. You are Pillsbury Doughboy Pokeball.
Who could be the lawnmower man?
Justin could be Frankenstein. I am so tempted. Thank you, Sandra. I'm going to blame you. That's tempting. He has dropped an R. He's now just purple with one R. Yeah. I'm pleased he's found something he wants to do, actually. Genuinely pleased. Purple's fun. And I actually kind of feel as though he would be one of those alternative type travel channels where, because, you know, he's obviously got no problem just talking to people. And so, yeah, he said he'd meet up with subscribers if they're in the area. So good luck to him on that. A Cenobite. Actually, Raven. That could actually work. I like Hellraiser, but I like it. It's one of those ones. It's a bit like some of the Living Dead. I like it because of the aesthetics. Some of the Living Dead stuff's amazing. If you have a preference, sweetie, let me know. Franken Jumperstein. I don't want to be a... No, sweetie, just let me know if you have a preference. I wouldn't do anything you didn't want. I won't ask anybody else's opinion, but I wouldn't do anything you didn't want. I could just put Dawson frozen, the way Jack Torrance is frozen at the end. How long have we got? Oh, 2 hours 12. We'll take it to the half hour because I'm sure Phil's about ready for bed.
Yeah, I'm getting there.
So I've been looking. Are you doing people like in the community? For the front page of the first magazine, Raven is going to be due. It's going to come out on Halloween. So I just had the. If you look at the Mad magazine style front covers, where it's like caricature art.
Caricatures.
That's kind of the route I'm going down for the front covers. So I had this idea for the Halloween one of doing a lot of the not. Obviously, it's only the front cover, so I can't do everybody, but there'll be some inside as well. But having people, main people in the community, as but sort of caricature them into being a horror character from movies. So just trying to think who'd fit what. So
You just got a monster mash.
yeah.
Yeah, monster mash.
Crystal Dawson Misery remake. Yeah, with a frying pan. Oh yeah, Crow would be the demon. Could be the demon face from Insidious.
We're just
I think Mr. Grey. Yeah, I think Mr. Grey's either Pinhead or Hannibal Lecter. And Pinhead's probably more horror.
Oh, so he could probably make the shape more of a Hannibal Lecter, because it'd only be like a half mask versus a full mask.
Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah, be a bit obvious putting him in as Jason, really, wouldn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's just the problem is, Kat, is sort of getting everybody in. I really need to be sort of prioritizing people. I'm subterminal. I'm a mod for him, but who everybody's going to know the obvious suspects.
You got, especially a bunch of characters and stuff. You have to plan it all out. And
I am.
everything's
By the
good.
way, this isn't the easiest thing for me either, because I am not somebody who naturally does caricatures. It's actually going to take some doing. I'm hoping it will actually get me better at caricatures. I can do them, but I'm not somebody who can look at a face and suddenly look up caricature instantly. You know, I really have to think about it.
The exaggerations and yeah.
It's unnatural because I'm so used to drawing the face properly, if you know what I mean. Those exaggerations just don't feel right. Wicked Witch from the Wizard of Oz. Kenny is Slender Man. I did have an idea for Kenny. I can't remember what it was.
I mean, you could just make it, instead of doing caricature, you could just do it almost like a 70s, 80s poster style.
Well, that's kind of it wouldn't be full caricature with me, but it would be slightly. It would be comic book style, really.
Like a golden era type comic book.
Yeah, that sort of thing. Wayne Beardo, Freddie doesn't have a beard. Hey, Chris, how we doing? Good to see you. Insidious is a great movie. Midget Gimp. What are you talking about? Talking about the cover for the first magazine in Halloween. Debunkers as horror characters. Michael from The Lost Boys. I don't know, can you?
Probably be a vampire, but I don't know about him.
Trying to think if there's nobody blonde, is there? Make a good Keeper Sutherland. Kenny should be the Wishmaster who breaks dreams.
Was Kenny going to be a Sith Lord?
Don't know. I don't know what Kenny would be, actually.
Oh, imagine having a Kenny and a Mythos as action figures or Star Wars figures.
Well, I think Mythos would be Boba. It would need to be a figure that you could see the face of, because that's where the word mythos comes from.
Yeah.
Lost Boys is an awesome film. Ravens Annabelle. Any alien horror characters? Kenny would love that. Can't think of any off the top of my head. Not that are culturally appropriate, because I've just thought of one, but I don't think I'd get away with it. Kenny Vader. Yeah, but it's not really horror, though, is it?
You know what you could do?
What do I keep missing, Raven? Sorry, go on.
What you could do is just take all of them and just turn them into zombies.
It's actually not a bad idea. That would simplify things, wouldn't it?
Yeah, just streamline. Remember
Debunker Apocalypse or something.
Remember how Marvel did their zombie series?
Yeah.
Just do like that. They're all zombies, but all in the same group together.
Yeah, I think that's what Raven. Sorry, I've just scrolled back up. That's what Raven suggested anyway. So yeah, I think we'll go with the zombies.
Did she
Sorry,
suggest
sweetie.
that? I didn't even read that.
No. I imagine Kenny is the ginger guy from Ghostbusters 2 who tries to shut them down. The one with no dick.
You better head to your bunkers from the debunkers.
Yeah, I was starting to think Return of the Living Dead for Raven. So yeah, the zombie idea is a good one. It's not what I meant. Oh, sweetie, you'll have to explain it to me. Message me. I won't be doing it yet. I've got to practice the artwork first. There is a specific... Send me a pic, Raven. That's on the cover. Hold on. So look. Oh, I've got 100 different covers here.
Which one? 3? Or
Did you give a number?
2025? Let's see.
Hang on, so she sent me a pic. Oh, happily, sweetie. Yeah, I can do that. I can do that.
I would
Yeah. No, she sent me a picture.
Oh, they got some cool ones where they're like a UV light colored.
Yeah. I like that idea for Kenny. Staple Marshmallow Man. Breaking onion. Yeah, actually, it's a good choice for Raven. That's no problem. That helps. I don't know if Mike's still in the chat. If he is, you'll be the first one to get my new button.
Ooh.
If I can find it. This is the shortened version, by the way, guys. Don't worry about it.
You are amazing, awesome, you really are a star. Here's some cookie and some pizza for the legend that you are. You cannot have some coffee, Sarah will not share, but she wants you to know she is blessed that you are there. Walla-da-da, 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 oh, wow.
That's from Mike O. Sent me a buy me a coffee. The buy me a coffee and the PayPal I'm putting into a fund for when I go to the States, and I'm doing pretty well out of it.
Be able to eat plenty of food.
Well, you know, if I'm going to be over for a month, I mean, I plan on paying for everything, as much as I can before I go. But spending money for a month is, you know.
Yeah, it takes a little bit.
So.
I mean, things aren't cheap these days either.
No, and you know, I don't know if I'm out there for a month. I don't want to be, you know, suddenly finding I'm running out. Love that, Sarah. Thank you. If you remember the full video, well, I showed the full video at the beginning, so actually you can watch the full video if you just go to the beginning of this live. But it's on. I am re-editing though. Talking about game, actually, Raven. Not for the magazine, but I really enjoyed doing Pyramid Head for the art channel, and I would like to go further into some gaming artwork. So if you've got any suggestions, I would be hellish appreciative. Yeah, horror game characters. I'd like to switch to the gaming for those, because the Pinhead one was so much. The Pyramid Head was so much fun to do, and I really want to start rebooting the art channel. So I think Raven knows the sort that I'd be interested in. Resident Evil. Oh. Resident Evil. I think it was John Boy that was playing it, and I'm just looking at it thinking these graphics are awesome. That's the problem with me with some horror, is sometimes I'm not scared because I'm too busy thinking, oh, that's pretty.
Ooh, pretty.
Honestly, because It is one of my favourite Stephen King books, and I love it. And I said in a live the other day, I think it was Minor Crows, said it's actually the one book I've dropped. I literally dropped it at one point when I first read it because I was so scared. And it does frighten me, but when I saw the remake recently, you know where they've done it in 2 parts, the bit I knew which bits were supposed to be scary coming up because I know the story so well, and I kept bracing myself and then going, ooh, that's so well done. Haven't they done the graphics well? Oh, that artwork's amazing. I forget to be scared. This week I've been convinced to dress up as Leon S. Kennedy. This Halloween I'm dressing up as me. I'm dressing up as Fantastic.
I had like a quick random thought. Imagine if you just had like a poster of, or like the centerfold of like debunkers as like Ninja Turtles. They're different types of Ninja Turtles. You know, as shape as Casey Jones.
Oh, could play with all sorts. Be more of a parody magazine. I'm going now, so I love you all. The chat, live long and prosper. Thank you for being here, Lionheart. I'm not going to be on much longer anyway. Phil needs to go to bed. And I need to eat and try and get some shut-eye before Crow's premiere. I will start rest. Oh, let us know when you do it, sweetie. Resident Evil 4 remake 7 and 8 are the best. You could go like Morticia Adams, Sarah's Art. Mike, I don't know if you were here earlier, but you got it. You got my new button for your buy me a coffee. Thank you, sweetie. You're a legend. Coffee. I could go as the guy from Silent Hill 1. Same haircut. Oh, I really need to get into my gaming. Dolls are in Village.
Sounds like you're gonna have your work cut out for you.
Yeah. Yeah, right. It's just getting the ideas started, you know. Because otherwise I'll spend all the time thinking about the cover and, you know, oh, I've got the rest of the magazine to finish. Right, guys. I'm dropping off now. I don't know about Phil. I ain't got to work tonight other than moderate the Crow. That's an hour out of my day. So thank you everybody for being here.
Boo Nana.
Please don't forget Crow's premiere. 9 p.m. UK time, 4 p.m. US East, 6 a.m. West East Coast. Australia. All right. Thank you, Phil. And I want you to get some rest before sleepy poos.
Yeah, I'll get plenty of sleep.
Oh, good.
Should.
So, toodle.
You are amazing, awesome, you really are a star. Here's some cookie and some pizza for the legend that you are. You cannot have some coffee, Sarah will not share, but she wants you to know she is blessed that you are there. Walla-da-da, 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 oh, wow.